that sent America into shock. That tops our first news at 5. That report released today, pinpointing the cause of the tragedy and accusing NASA of covering up safety problems from top launch managers. With all the details, here's Eyewitness News Washington Bureau reporter Tom Walker.
The commission concludes the Challenger accident happened because of the failure of a pressure seal in the shuttle's right solid rocket booster. That rubber O-rings, which could be seen burning while the rocket was still on the pad, failed, with cold weather on launch day a contributing factor. The report says NASA and contractor Morton Thiokol first failed to recognize design problems with the seal, then failed to fix it, finally treating it as an acceptable risk.
We were not asked to assess blame, and we have not assessed blame. Obviously, there was a serious failure.
But the commission's report cites pressure to increase the number of shuttle launches, despite what the commission calls a silent safety system that prevented serious safety concerns from reaching NASA's top management.
The administration, Congress, the press, if you'll excuse the expression, all of us were too optimistic, too willing to accept the fact that this was operational.
The report recommends redesigning the rocket joints, increasing safety reviews, shifting more authority for launch decisions back to Washington headquarters, and including astronauts felt to be more safety conscious in NASA management. The commission also ranged into other issues as well, recommending improvements in the shuttle's landing gear, a system for aborting launches at an early stage, and an escape mechanism for the shuttle crew. The findings were formally accepted by President Reagan, who had actually had the weekend to look them over.
This has been a difficult passage for America, but we will go on, just as the crew of the Space Shuttle Challenger would have wanted us to.
And across town, James Fletcher, the former NASA administrator brought back to guide the space program out of the Challenger disaster, promised a fresh start.
Where management is weak, we will strengthen it. Where engineering or design or process need improving, we will improve them.
The commission's investigation has already led to a shakeup in NASA management, and the space agency has already begun to redesign the flawed shuttle booster. And the commission, its work at an end, is getting high marks for its exhaustive study and its report that, despite the questions raised by the nation's worst space disaster, has left no doubts about its cause. In Washington, Tom Walker, Channel 10 Eyewitness News.
Florida Congressman Bill Nelson has some